Okay, so now we're about to jump in to the deployment of the Azure App Service. So this is just an overview of what it is and how are we going to use it so you can understand it. So what is an Azure App Service? All right. So an Azure App Service is a managed home for web applications in the cloud in Microsoft. So Microsoft, what does this mean? This means that Microsoft is the one who is responsible for taking care of the server. We don't have to, right? So remember back in the day, we would deploy an application on a server, whether a Linux server or a Windows server. But in this particular case, Microsoft handles all of that. And then they get that this is what gave birth to the app service. Okay, so it means they will make it available for us on the internet, and it will be secure, patched, and it will always be on. The management of all of that stuff is going to be taken away from our hands, but the app service is what we're going to use then to deploy our application. So why are we doing this? So think of your app service as the front desk at a library, right? So remember the library concept that we're moving out with. So your Azure AI search stores the documents, right? And then the front desk is our web application where students or people, basically the company, uses to ask for documents, just like the chat GPT, excuse me. So we use app service so everyone can type a name, a keyword, and instantly see the matching document. So when people are looking for the pay slips, this is what they interact with. Okay, so quick explainer. We do have something called the Node runtime. Node is the program that runs our website brain, the code. Okay, it's like the language that speaks the app that the app uses to speak it to. But you don't need to really worry about that. But I'm just explaining it so that when you see it, it's not foreign. We also have the Linux hosting. The Linux hosting. Remember, we said back in the day we used to have Linux servers that we can use to host our applications, websites, anything, and also the Windows servers, right? But in this particular case, we're going to go ahead with the Linux operating system that's going to run our app. It's simple, it's stable, it's cheap, right? So the pricing is also very short. So we're going to use the basic or standard. I'm going to change that to standard, right? So that we can actually have real world traffic. Okay, so cool. You have a web page that type of file name, keyword, and then you will see results from the search index. So this is the front end, and this is the front end, and the back end is what we already deployed. So we're gonna connect the application to the back end, and you see how we do that. Easy peasy.